guys, welcome to my Q&A video. I guess let's just get straight into it. The first question is from Cormac, I can't pronounce that, Cormac. How excited are you for Arrested Development Season 4? Very. Trick question. Yeah, I'm really excited for it. I mean, Arrested Development's back, what's not to like? It's, yeah, super excited. It's going to be great to see the Blues back. I hope it's not shit. I guess that goes without saying, but that would be sad if it was. Next couple of questions are from Puckbond007. He says, what are your top 3 Disney films? Top 3. Oh shit. Beauty and the Beast, number 1. Aladdin, number 2. Lion King, number 3, probably. All 90s, you know, I grew up with those ones. That's what they mean the most to me, probably. And he says, what were your top 3 films of 2012? I was thinking, because I never did it, I thought I'd just rally off my top 10. I never did a video or anything, so here's my top 10, extra. Number 10, Moonrise Kingdom, excellent. Number 9, Skyfall. Number 8, The Hunger Games. Number 7, Dread. Number 6, Cabin in the Woods. Number 5, Chronicle. Number 4, Perks of Being a Wallflower. Number 3, Looper. Number 2, Dark Knight Rises. And number 1, predictable much, The Avengers. Yeah. What other bands do you like besides the Beastie Boys? AC/DC? I really like AC/DC. Queen. I like Queen. Smashing Pumpkins? They're good. I don't know. I'm sure I could rally off a few more, but I can't think of any at the minute. Music is not a passion of mine. Jan Hall says, what made you do videos on YouTube? It was more just a case of like the next step of things. Like I would always post my DVD collection, photos of it on forums. And then it was like, oh, what if I uploaded a video of it to YouTube? I wonder if anyone else has done that. Oh, they have. This is cool. That was kind of how it started. Do you Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 80s cartoon series 8 to 10? I'm assuming there's a word missing there. Do I like? Season 8 to 10, that's very specific. I don't know. I can't differentiate the seasons. Yes. I don't know. Are they supposed to be crap? I'm just going to go with yes. I like that cartoon. So, what is your favourite episode of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 80s cartoon? Honestly, it's been fucking ages since I've watched it. There was one I had on VHS. It was like not a two-parter, but like two episodes in one. There was this robot that came from like the future. He read books really fast, and that's kind of all I remember. That's like the one that sticks out in my mind. So I'm going to say that one. What was your first Blu-ray? Pushing Daisies, season 1, back at the end of October 2010, I think. Have I seen Biker Mice from Mars? 90s and 2000s cartoon.
Biker Mice from Mars. Biker Mice from Mars. Biker Mice from Mars.
Yeah, I remember watching Biker Mice from Mars as a kid. I mean, I don't remember anything about it though. What TV shows do you wish that never got cancelled? How many to list? Veronica Mars, Firefly, Terriers, Rubicon, Arrested Development, although uncancelled, I guess. More recently, Last Resort, although I never finished watching it, although I will at some point. Chicago Code, although I didn't finish watching that either. Wonderfuls. Collar Guy, 29229 says, how excited are you about the new Veronica Mars movie? How excited am I about the new Veronica Mars movie? So excited! Oh no, I'm really excited. Never thought it would happen. You know, after like a year or two just giving up hope that it would ever happen. And now it's happening and I'm so excited. It's gonna be fucking awesome. So thank you. Big Al 1982 says, what are my top 3 comic book movies? The top 3, number 1, Spider-Man 2, number 2, The Dark Knight, number 3, The Avengers. Pretty much the same as it was when I did that top 20 list a year or 2 ago. Number 2, if you could walk into the mind of Joss Whedon, what would it be like? It would be awesome. And I would get to find out what was going on in Avengers 2. Just to meet Joss Whedon would be awesome. So good. 3, As you're the TV show guy, can you recommend 3 shows people need to see? 3 shows. Well, seeing as the movie's coming out, if you haven't seen Veronica Mars, you need to watch it. Friday Night Lights, also a must see. One that people won't have seen so much, Terriers. Although it's not out on DVD, it's a little harder to find. You might have to get it by other means. And the Movie Geek 82 says, what's my number 1 guilty pleasure movie? I was going to say Clueless, but I'm not guilty. That movie's just awesome. I'm not guilty about it. I kind of like Legally Blonde. That's a bit more of a guilty pleasure. Fantastic Four: Rise of the Silver Surfer. I think it's a really fun movie, but nobody likes it. So that's my guilty pleasure. Fantastic Four 2. The Rise of the Silver Surfer. Fave TV sitcom. Arrested Development. Is my favourite, and then like probably Community and Cougar Town, and also Frasier is really good, and there's another one. Oh, Seinfeld. Those are like my favourites. 3. Who do you think the mother is on How I Met Your Mother? I do not give a shit. I don't care. Some woman he meets. Who do you want to direct Justice League? I want Kevin Smith. Direct Justice League. Well, I'd like him to do Star Wars as well, but what comes to mind is Brad Bird. He'd be cool, but I don't think he'd do it. If you could cast Superman, who would it be for me? Tom Cruise. And I wouldn't go with Tom Cruise. I don't know, like they've got a Superman. Why? If they're rebooting it again, who would I cast? This just popped into my brain, but Bradley Cooper, for some reason, I don't know, he's a good actor. Maybe he'd need to like beef up a little bit, maybe, but he might be kind of interesting as Superman. Thank you, Movie Geek. And then the Twin Titans says, any movies that you couldn't stop thinking about for days? Recently it was Dread, because that was a big surprise. And the 5-year Engaged one, it wasn't like perfect, but it really stuck with me. Rise of the Apes, in 2011, Rise of Planet of the Apes, sorry, really stuck with me. So those are kind of recent ones. I don't know, I guess like Donnie Darko. I mean, that's a given, isn't it? It's my favourite film, but that really hit something with me, it just stuck with me. Avengers or Justice League, or JLA. Avengers. My favourite season of Arrested Development. It's been a while since I watched it, but I remember season 2. I've seen season 1 the most, but season 2 I think is my favourite. Snyder or Nolan? You know, when I first read this question, I was thinking Principal Snyder from Buffy and Nolan from Revenge. I don't know, but Snyder or Nolan? Nolan. You know, Snyder's kind of hit and miss, but Nolan is done pretty much all excellent films. 5. Are you keeping up to date on Buffy season 9, or you just pick up the trades? Yeah, I'm just getting the trades. I've only read the first one and I really enjoyed it, so I want to get the second trade soon, but who knows. 6. Did you mind when you picked up The Walking Dead Volume 2 and the art kind of sucked? I don't know if I agree that it sucked, but it's disappointing that I didn't kind of like notice at first, but I don't think it's as good. The Volume 1 was a bit more detailed. 7. Would you consider picking up League of Extraordinary Gentlemen comics because they're way better than the movie? Oh yeah, sure. I've heard nothing but good things about them. Definitely. Reading the Kevin Smith comics? No. Chris Rav 1138 says, what upcoming Pixar films are you most looking forward to? Well, there's Monsters University. Oh, Finding Nemo 2 I guess they're doing. They should do The Incredibles 2. Can we finally expect a Real DVD Watchers panel on this year's VidCon? I keep saying Real DVD Watchers reunion panel needs to happen, especially now that we're finished. I guess we have been for a while. How do you feel after being snubbed at this year's Streamy Awards? I'm very outraged, because my videos are such high fucking productions. Which production company do you think Disney will purchase next? They should purchase Fox. I don't know. Is there a film that you're embarrassed to admit you like, but actually don't feel guilty about it and truly believe it's a great film, however you just keep it to yourself so people don't give a shit? You know what, I think Clueless falls into that category. Like if I say to my friends, oh I like Clueless, they kind of look at me like, Clueless, really? I think it's a really good film, but yeah, it's more a girls' film, isn't it? But Clueless, like here on YouTube I don't mind saying I love Clueless because nobody can say anything about it. But I don't know. I think Clueless falls into that category. Underworld Angel 24 says, if you could own any prop from any movie, TV show, what would it be? I was thinking about this. The helmet from Dread would be really cool. From any TV show, I'm trying to think. Something from Firefly would be neat. But I'm talking about TV shows that are on now. Raylan's hat from Justified. That would be mint. What actor would play you in a movie about your life? Probably Ian McKellen. No, I don't know. This just came to mind, but I don't know, like, he doesn't look like me, but I think, like, James McAvoy, that would be cool. Get James McAvoy to play me in a couple of years. What is your favourite TV ensemble cast? I don't know. Buffy, is that too predictable? Veronica Mars, that's a good ensemble. Although some of the cast got missing for like ages in season 3. One that just popped into my head is ER. They have a really good ensemble, and they were able to rotate like the main star really well after Anthony Edwards left. Sorry, camera died. Last question from Underworld Angel 24 is, what episode of Buffy, Angel, Firefly and Dollhouse would you pick to get someone to watch this show? Well, generally I don't like to jump people in the middle, and I'll just say watch the pilot. And it gets better, like Buffy's, gets better in season 2, same with Angel, Dollhouse. But if I was going to show them one episode to say this is kind of like, this is how good this show can be, I would say with Buffy it would be Halloween in season 2. Dollhouse, it would be season 1 episode 5, Man on the Street, I think it's called. With Angel, it would be, I'm trying to think, Waiting in the Wings. Maybe with Angel it would be Waiting in the Wings. And that's kind of jumping ahead a bit, but, and then Firefly, well, just from the beginning for Firefly, because there's like 15 episodes, or 18 maybe, I can't remember. Then the last set of questions are from Captain Jack Harkness 4, Cody. When are we going to get back on track with Channel Drifters podcast? I hope so soon. And the Veronica Mars podcast, I think we need to do, that should be the return. So I hope soon. How do you think this year's superhero movies are going to turn out? Good. Kick-Ass 2 I think doesn't look that great. It looks like they are really going off the comic, which I hated, so the Kick-Ass 2 comic. I'm not really sure about Kick-Ass 2. Thor, Dark World, too early to tell on that one. But I think with Alan Taylor directing, who did Game of Thrones, or was a director on Game of Thrones, that should be good. Then the Wolverine, I wasn't sure about, but then the trailer came out and I actually think it looks really awesome. Kind of intriguing that it's set after X-Men Last Stand. And, God, you can really hear that. If you could pick anything or anyone for Rob Thomas to include in a Veronica Mars movie, who would it be? It's like returning cast members, I mean, obviously, goes without saying that I would like to see all the cast members return, Mac, Wallace, and lastly, what do you think of Fox wanting to cram the Fantastic Four reboot into the already established X-Men universe? Well, I hadn't actually heard of this until I read your comment, so I kind of did a little googling on it. I think it's actually kind of intriguing. I mean, the X-Men timelines are fucked. I'm hoping Future Past will fix some of that, but it's interesting whether it will be like, I don't know what you could do, whether it would just be like, you'd see the X-Men on TV in the Fantastic Four reboot. Thanks guys for asking these questions. Appreciate it. I like doing these Q&A videos, they're fun. Bye.
Subscribe, motherfuckers. Yeah, bitches.